So we're just going to jump right in, and I'm giving her some e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer to massage into her skin. Once she's done with that, I put some Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, and I'm just concentrating that in the places where I want the fine lines or pores to be blurred. I don't need very much. Alright, so we decided to go all out and go ahead and wax her brows in this video as well. I'm removing any excess oil around her brows. And then I'm going in with the Sally Hansen Wax Strip Kit. That's safe for the face. Here's the before. Now, my technique with doing this is to place the unopened wax strip directly onto the face and use an eyeliner to sketch out what I want her brow shape to be. Once I've done that, as you can see, I've cut the wax strip into the shape of her brow. Feeling like I'm fresh out boost. If they want the drama, got the Alright, I'm tweezing anything that the wax strip didn't remove. With some of the blue oil that comes in the box, I'm using that to remove the excess wax that's on her face. Her foundation of choice happens to be the L'Oreal True Match in W7 Caramel Beige. I'm putting that on a Real Technique sponge. So I realized that the foundation match could be better, so I used some of my Infallible Matte foundation in Soft Sable just to give her a better match. On to our favorite concealer at the moment, which happens to be ColourPop in Golden 40. We really love it because it's only $6 and it's great coverage. Wow. Fresh out boost. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise. Do it, you don't even see a movies. Alright, so here we have the Airspun translucent powder. I honestly wasn't the hugest fan of it. It had a pretty decent amount of flashbacks, so I honestly wouldn't recommend it to you guys, but it is affordable. So if you don't plan on doing flash photography, this might be your best friend. And we're moving on to brows. So we're using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. I'm using this in color Chocolate. Every day, and it won't stop. And it won't. My next product of choice is the Fit Me Loose powder in Medium Deep. Now this color was a little bit too dark for her, so I'm more so using it to bronze up her face as opposed to setting her entire face as a whole. I decided to do so just to add a little bit more warmth to her face, and in case you're wondering, this is a total face brush made by e.l.f. Time to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray just to lock that base in place. Alright, going in with my Morphe 35O M palette. I'm using a flat e.l.f. shadow brush just to lay down a base color onto the lid. Then later on I take this Morphe small fluffy brush and I use a deeper color just to help with blending later. It was at this point that I realized that I didn't really use anything to actually set the hairs of her brows in place, so I'm taking my NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. Yeah, let's just pretend like we can see that. So, that is the Morphe 35O Shimmer Palette. I will say that it has its own bit of fallout, you know, enough for me to have tissue as a guard. So, but it's a beautiful palette, it really is. Anyway, I'm just taking some shades on a fluffy Morphe brush and just blending them onto the lids. Really, I think I only used maybe 2 or 3 eyeshadow brushes for this look. I wanted to keep it really simple.
At times I wonder why I fall with you, but this is new to me, this is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall for you, gather my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. I understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so won't you send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through.
When it comes to eyeshadow, some of the best advice you'll ever hear is to just keep blending. I learned that when you add more than one color, you want to make sure the first color is blended before you go on to the second, and that goes for all those after as well.
We can go, tell me what's the move and I got you. I'm only acting like this cause I like you. Just give me the vibe to slide in. Oh, I might make you.
With this tapered crease brush, I'm just winging out that top lash line with some dark eyeshadow. With my ColourPop concealer, I'm fixing any of those fallout problems. Highlighter! So this is the ColourPop Super Shock one, and this is in the color Wisp. I'm using my fingers just to concentrate it exactly where I want it, and then afterwards I'll use a brush to blend it all out. Check out ABH making a second appearance in the video. This is their contour kit in Tanda Deep. I'm using this shade on my e.l.f. contour brush. Let's get those lips lined with our NYX matte lip liner in Downtown Beauty. We decided on the Too Faced Liquefied Matte Lipstick in Drop Dead Red. Once I smoke out that bottom lash line and add a little bit of mascara, that completes the look. Hey, before you go, I just have to tell you how thankful I am that you came and you watched my video today. You know what, even if you just skim through it, I am so thankful for that. Beyond words. So, my name's Chelsea. This is my very first YouTube video. I recorded and edited all on my iPhone 6. It was such a labor of love editing it and filming it, and I just truly can't wait to record more videos. So if you could like this video, share it, comment what you'd like to see from me. I'm just so excited. Thank you so much for watching.